guys, good morning. I'm feeding Everly. Well, she fed herself for a little while.
She's climbing up the side and then she
I know, she's getting so strong. She fed herself for a little while. I made her a scrambled egg and some mandarin oranges. And so she fed herself as far as she could. She's taking a little while, so I'm helping her along, huh, baby girl? I was just outside trying to get just things, having the girls help me just get things picked up from the backyard since we're gonna be back there. Kind of get things prepped and whatnot. So, taking a little break to feed my girl. And then Andres is gonna go to my grandma's because he installed her reverse osmosis and it had a crack. So she ordered another one. Is that funny? And he's going to go install that for her. So during that time, I'm gonna have them just play and hopefully get a couple more of the lectures studied so I can try and take my quiz today. Is that so good? Look at how messy you are. You're so messy, but that's okay. See, that's how we learn, huh? You did so good.
Yeah, mommy. Look at it.
Yum.
Yummy, yumma.
Bella's always down there, waiting for food, willing to clean up Everly's mess, huh, baby girl? Huh, be there. You're always willing to clean up mess, I know. Putting in a load of laundry. I have been trying not to do laundry on the weekends, but today doesn't feel like a weekend. It feels like any other day because we're just chilling. Andres left to go put the reverse osmosis in for my grandma already, so we're just here. So I'm gonna do a load of towels. I still need to get to the computer and study. Haven't been able to do that yet. Everyone's a little cray today, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. So in my towels, I use a lot of stuff because we've had our towels for a long time and they tend to build up. Oh, I ate it. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting. Do not recommend inhaling baking soda. But you see, this is what my house sounds like 24/7. We're going a little cray up in here. I use vinegar in the bleach area to kind of neutralize the smell. You can also use vinegar as a softener. I typically don't, but you can. Put in some baking soda. I also use detergent just because the towels, we tend to use them twice for drying off and stuff like that, and they can get a little smelly if you don't wash them and neutralize and deodorize and that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm waiting for Maddie to bring me some more towels from upstairs. Oh, this is super strong. So yeah, I haven't been able to go over there. I actually just had to check the cans. I've been keeping the wet cat food in here on the shelf, which has worked out perfectly, except I walked in here, the door had been shut for a little while. Normally we leave it open unless we're doing laundry. So I walked in here and I was like, what is that smell? It kind of smells like poop, if I'm being frank. I'm like, what is that? So I'm looking, nothing, there's nothing anywhere. I mean, it's a small laundry room. I'm like, what is that stench? There's a sock, Lord. So I didn't see anything. I'm looking, I said, you know what, I'm gonna empty out this cat food because it was like in a bunch of different containers, and I'm gonna put it in this one container here so that when it kind of mixes and matches what they're eating every day or every other day, depending on when they get a can of food. So I went to go open it and one of the cans had busted, and it must have, the packaging was completely destroyed on the back side, and I must not have known. I think actually Andres put them away, so he must not have noticed it when he set it up here. A whole can was like 7 of the cans were completely dented in and 2 were completely busted open. And I was like, oh my gosh, this has been sitting here for when did I order that? A week and a half ago, 2 weeks? No wonder it smells. So I got it all cleaned up. I threw it away. I called Chewy.com because I was like, that's expensive. It was a whole 24 pack that was trash. There was food everywhere. Half the cans were completely dented. So I was like, let me see if they do anything for anything like that. You know, like if they credit you back some or if they send you a replacement. So I took a bunch of pictures, got it all cleaned up. I called. The lady was so nice. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We normally try and protect our stuff. And it did. It came in like a big box. I didn't think it was going to be a problem. And she's like, no problem, I'll send it to you again. And I could even see how people, she was like, anything else? Was anything else damaged? I'm like, No, I had no problems. The litter was fine, the dry food was fine, all the other boxes of cans were fine. It was just that one. So they're gonna send me a replacement, which is awesome. I was able to salvage just like a couple of the cans, but for the most part the whole box had to be thrown away because it was completely dented. Like I said, they were open. I didn't know if it broke the seal or if like bugs got in it or anything. Oh my gosh, it's making me, look at that. It's giving me goosebumps at the thought of it. So I just completely did away with it. Now I'm gonna do a load of laundry. I was gonna talk about something else. I legit turned on the camera to talk to you guys about something and I went out of my head. I guess I'll think about it later. I gotta get this load in and then I'm gonna put a movie or something on for them and try and sit down to
Mom,
study.
you're not trying to pop, I'm not throwing this in the air.
Okay. I just got done watching, oh my gosh, it's sunny. The lectures and stuff for my quiz. I feel pretty prepared. It's hypertension mostly. Neighbor's probably like, what the heck are you doing? And so I feel confident enough. We'll see, I guess, as I take it later tonight. So anyway, I was taking a break to watch a few YouTube videos and just kind of clear my mind. I like to do that before. I just don't like to overpower when I'm taking a quiz and stuff like that. So anyway, taking a break. I was watching Frugal Fit Mom. I love her. I've been loving her. I don't know. She has 4 kids and she just, I feel like, makes great recipes out of what she has on a budget. I love that, especially lately. And I remembered when I was watching her gardening video about what I was going to tell you guys when I was in the laundry room earlier. So remember that cute little squirrel yesterday that was like getting in our pool and just loving life in our backyard? I even looked up how to feed him, what to leave him to make him comfortable so that he didn't have to scour yards and yards for food. I am fairly certain he's the one that ate my basil plant. Fairly certain, because look at this basil plant. Look at it. All the leaves are gone. All of them are gone. I moved it to the front yard because the last time that this happened, I wasn't sure what ate it. I had this over on like a corner thing on the patio and I never figured out what ate it. I moved the plant, ended up being fine. All of a sudden, the squirrel's in the backyard. I don't even know that squirrels love basil. I'd have to look it up. But all of a sudden, he's in the backyard and my plant's literally gone. All of the leaves are gone. And I've done such a good job at pruning it and trying to keep it low. I've been trying to make sure like the stems and stuff stay nice and healthy. And what the heck? All the leaves are gone. I was gonna make bruschetta this weekend. I'm like, oh. So anyway, I moved him up front. He'll get plenty of shade and sun up here. I just have to remember to water. That's the biggest thing because I tend to neglect these plants up here unless Andres is watering the yard, which we have been on water restrictions. So because of that, we haven't been watering the yard as frequently as we were even just a few months ago, or last month really. So bummer, but that's what I was gonna tell you guys earlier. It's dinner time. I'm sauteing up some kale. The girls are having some leftovers from the fridge. And yeah, I am feeling a little blah. I need a little pick-me-up right now. I am going to make sure everyone gets bathed and we get the final touches of everything done before I put them to bed. It's not bedtime, but that's what my plan, just drop some kale on the floor. So my plan for tonight is try and get that done, and then as soon as I go to bed, take my quiz so that we can do the balloon arch when they go to bed. It was really simple. We did some of it the other day, but I also need to wrap presents and all kinds of stuff, and she's not even paying attention, so it's fine. I've never really worked with kale. Honestly, no, that's a lie. We put kale in the zuppa toscana from Olive Garden, right? Isn't that what goes in it, maybe kale? Yeah, so that's the only time I've used kale before is when we did the copycat zuppa toscana soup from OG. I have a recipe of that on this channel, I believe. I don't even know if you're supposed to eat the stems. I've been pulling them out because I don't think they'll go over well, but maybe you can eat them. I don't know. They smell really good. I've been looking for Brussels sprout chips. HEB had them several grocery hauls ago for me, and they were super good. You know what else would be really good in here? Nuts. Maybe I'll throw some peanuts. That would be good. I just tossed in some bacon, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper. Called it a day. But we really like the Brussels sprout chips. It was just essentially like really finely diced up Brussels sprouts. So maybe I'll just have to buy whole Brussels sprouts and go from there. But anyway, this is what I've been up to. I got lost in the YouTube world until everyone kind of woke up from their nap, and now I was like scrounging for dinner. I hate when that happens. I've been having a plan really since we've been on this pantry challenge. That's what it sounds like in here 24/7. I've been trying to have a plan since we've been on this pantry challenge because if I don't have a plan, I feel like it goes out the window real quick. Like whatever we were planning on having for dinner. So, saute this up really fast and then go about my day. I was actually reading comments with my Henny Bunny and answering back to some of you guys, and I want to let you know, I talk about this every, I feel like, couple of months on the vlog, but I do read all the comments. Andres gets notifications on his phone. He reads a bunch of them too. We read all the comments from you guys, so don't think that I'm ignoring comments or anything. I do get behind though. You know, sometimes it takes days for me to take a look at them or to respond. So if you have a specific question, you're needing a link, I noticed that a lot lately, like where my glasses are from, where the link for the milk frother was and stuff like that. If you need something like that, or you just want to chit chat, you just have a comment that you want to say that you want me to see sooner than a few days out, message me on Instagram, hkitty1122. I get a notification directly to my phone, and I usually answer within, really a lot of times immediately, if not usually within 12 hours or so. Sometimes I'll get them late and I don't check them before bed, and then I don't answer them till the next morning. So that's truly the best and quickest way to get a hold of me, is just sending me a DM on Instagram. Even if you don't follow me on Instagram, which I highly recommend you do if you don't, but even if you don't follow me, you can still send me a DM. So, you know, go check that out. And then if you don't have Instagram and you're just wanting to chit chat with me, a comment is the next best thing. And like I said, as soon as I get to them, I try and respond to people that have questions or that have, you know, comments and stuff to say about whatever. I try and respond as quickly as I can. So, very quick saute of my kale. We'll see how this goes over for dinner. I'm editing. Autumn, what's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's my birthday, and it's vanilla chocolate.
For ice cream. Tomorrow's not your actual birthday. Tomorrow's the party.
But on Tuesday, it is Autumn's real birthday.
Right.
Can I blow this?
No.
Oh yeah, we need blower.
That's right.
I'm gonna go get a blower.
Oh my gosh, the balloon arch saga continues. We had some extra balloons, so I'm having the coyotes. Oh, get it. I told the girls they could, that didn't work. I told the girls they could, no ma'am, no. They could throw them in the pool.
Don't even disturb the water.
Huh?
The balloons don't even disturb the water.
I don't know that this is gonna work. They may blow out.
Do you want grab up? We can easily just blow up a couple more.
I'll just check on them before I go to bed.
Okay, so we blow. We're gonna do a balloon contest to see which balloon stays up and is kind of the highest. We're gonna show you how balloons fly, right, Mommy? At the same time.
I just finished my quiz. I'm happy with how I did. I only missed one question, so I'm very excited. Kind of sad I missed that one question though, but it is what it is. So anyway, now we're just kind of getting things prepared. That was so easy, so easy. I mean, honestly, it helped when Andres stepped in because he busted out. The problem that I have is tying. My fingers just get super like raw from tying them, but so as soon as he stepped in, it went so quick. And the girls were such a big help. They actually could blow them up. Emmy knows how to tie. Maddie has a harder time tying. Emmy knows how to tie, and they figured out how to put them on the little ring thing so that it could go on that thing that I've linked to you guys. So I think I'm gonna make a section, now that we've used it, I'm really happy with it. I think I'm gonna make a section for birthday gifts, birthday decor, stuff like that on my Amazon shop, because that's of course where I got all this stuff from. It was very inexpensive. I wanna say the actual arch was like $17 and the balloons were super cheap. And I have a whole bunch of balloons. I bought 600 of them and various little like metallic packs and the little glitter packs and stuff so that I have enough for each of the girls' birthdays, because let me see, it took 14 of them. So, you know, total it has 56 balloons on one thing. And actually, if you made the balloons smaller, it says online it could hold up to 100 balloons. I don't see how that's possible. We made them fairly decent size and it took up the entire thing. So, you okay? So anyway, it was really simple to put together. It is large. It doesn't look large when you're looking at like a balloon arch at a hall or something like that, but this thing is large. It's meant to go across an 8-foot table, and it fits perfectly over an 8-foot table. So if you need an arch that you need like people to walk under and stuff, this one wouldn't be tall enough. This is meant to go on top of a table. So it fits perfectly on the 8-foot table. It definitely would fit on a 6-foot table as well. You wouldn't be able to get it on a larger than an 8-foot table. That's how big that arch is. So very inexpensive way to decorate your parties at home. I also bought, I have to figure out how to blow up this 4 balloon that I got from Target. Andres just put together her little gift that we got her, and then I let the girls, I told you guys this, pick out the gifts and stuff that they wanted to get. So I put those in, I put each thing in an individual bag just because she's 4 and opening gifts is so important to her, I guess. So that is her bigger gift from us as well. And then look at that cute little piñata that Emmy made. She told me, so I talked about piñatas the other day. And I was like, we're not gonna do one. Maybe for like Emmy's birthday we'll do one, since we probably won't be able to swim. Well, we won't be able to swim, I'm sure. So she bugged me and bugged the other day. She was like, please, can I make a piñata? And I was like, Mama, that's gonna be a lot of work. Finally, I just said, you know what, go ahead. Go ahead, let your creativity flow, do whatever you wanna do. And so she did, and it's so cute. She made her a poppy piñata. She drew it herself, and she glued all the stuff, made the little tissue paper hair, and her and Maddie filled it with candy. They were so excited. So I'm gonna let them do that tomorrow because she worked so hard on it. It was super thoughtful of her. And then tomorrow, all we have to do when we wake up is just get the cake, get the food, we're done. They're gonna swim, we're gonna have some drinks, and that's about it. We're gonna put this table outside. Is that what we decided? We're gonna put it outside. I have the Trolls World Tour tablecloth. I'll put all her gifts outside tomorrow. And these are the plates that I got just for like eating the McDonald's that we're picking up, such fancy. They're just holographic happy birthday plates. Those are from Target. And then I got Trolls for her cake because her cake is Trolls. And then, like I said, the Trolls World Tour little thing. And then I also got this backdrop to go behind the rainbow, but it's only 3 feet wide. So I don't know if it's going to fit or how it's going to work, because clearly the arch is a lot bigger than 3 feet. So we'll see. We're gonna set it up outside tomorrow and get a better idea along with her gifts, especially because we're mostly gonna be outside. Yeah, like some people are gonna be inside, probably coming in and out, but we're gonna be eating outside, we're gonna be playing outside, drinking outside, like all of the above. I think it would just be cuter to have it outside. And then I did these as well. So these are those things that I was talking about. I will also link those in the Amazon shop along with the balloons and some of the gifts that we got her, the Trolls. I got the bike. We got all of her gifts except the one thing from Target off of Amazon, because like seriously, what will we do without Amazon? I just don't even know. I just don't even know, because half the stuff that they had on Amazon I couldn't find in a regular store. But anyway, I did some of the dark, well, the girls actually blew up these balloons for me. The darker, the light pink, and then these rose gold glitter ones. And this is like a stand. I don't know if you guys can see. It has a clear stand down here that you just attach the balloons to like this. So they look like they're floating, like they are big balloons, but they're not. They're just with basic air. It's amazing. And that blowing machine, if you guys do any type of kids parties at home, I don't know why we haven't gotten one of those before. I kept thinking like, we're never gonna use that. But honestly, we've done so many parties here, right? Like that thing would have been a lifesaver so long ago. And it was under 20 bucks. We should have bought it a long time ago. Also, putting the balloons in the pool was a bad idea because I've already heard like 3 or 4 of them pop. I'm not sure what they're popping on, but they're popping. So they're either falling out, like blowing out of the pool and popping in the grass, which I think is what the problem is, or they're popping on something in the pool. So wouldn't suggest that. Anyway, yeah, I'm so excited. Everything's coming together. Tomorrow we should be able to just wake up. Everyone bathed and got ready tonight, and they're swimming tomorrow anyway. We'll get in outfits for some pictures so that they can eat, and then they'll probably swim all day long. It's gonna be great. Here we are, another night, another pink blanket, chair, chat. Trying to make sure my lash serum doesn't get on the top of my lids. I don't need eyebrow hair growing down halfway on my eyelids there. I'm gonna talk to you from down here so my eyelids can stay open. I am very exhausted. It's 11:30. I'm glad I'm in bed early. No real prep or anything to do tomorrow. It's just gonna be family, so I didn't even have to do anything. It's not like we're having, you know, a bunch of people over or anything, but I wanted to do it for Autumn, and I will do it for the other girls. We just, you know, it's hard when you have to break traditions, when you have to create new memories and stuff like that with things that you're used to doing. But it's okay. We're going to create those new memories and have those, remember that 2020 quarantine year type of thing, and I think it'll be great. So I'm sure she's going to love it. It was very hard getting her asleep tonight. She did not want to go to bed. We actually put her down before we put Everly down, which is why you guys saw me holding Everly, and it's so sad. She holds her bottle like 100% by herself. I could literally sit her down and she would hold her bottle and feed herself, but I'm not ready for that, so I still hold her and snuggle her like a baby, and I let her be a big girl and hold her own bottle. But the other girls never did that, never. They were like, hold me and my bottle until you switch me to a sippy cup. They were totally fine with that, and both of them were 100%, they didn't take passies, and they were 100% off of a bottle by like 12 months. 12 months cold turkey, we cut their butts off and they were fine. So we'll see about Everly. She's a lot more independent than they were, so we'll see. Actually, Autumn was pretty independent also. I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it was hard for her to get to bed, so we actually put her to bed first so that we could start working on the balloons, and so that she would be asleep by the time Everly went down. Because what we had been doing is putting Everly to bed first and then putting Autumn to bed second, but honestly that's a lot harder, because if Autumn is not directly ready for bed, she will sit there and sing to herself and stare at the stars on her ceiling and play with her animals in the bed, and she's woken up Everly on several occasions. Luckily Everly goes back to sleep, but she's woken her up many times. So the last couple nights we've been trying to put her to bed first, letting her fall asleep, and then putting Everly to bed, and that's been working out pretty well. And then in the morning they kind of wake up around the same time, which again works out pretty nicely, especially when we all have to be up early for school anyway. So we had to, Maddie's so cute, she was like, it's okay Autumn, Sissy and I are right behind you. We're gonna be right behind you and go to bed so we can be ready for your birthday party tomorrow. Lying out of her teeth, they stayed up until 10 o'clock helping me with that balloon arch and wrapping her, like putting her gifts into gift bags. I really wanted to find wrapping paper, but I didn't find anything that I liked when I was at Target, and wrapping paper on Amazon is very expensive. There are so many things that I will buy on Amazon. Wrapping paper is not one of them. It was like $15 to $20 for like an 86 square foot roll. What? No. No. And I never wrap gifts. I'm more of a gift bag person, just in general. I don't mind like when people gift wrap, use actual gift wrap for presents, but I don't usually use wrap unless it's Christmas time. That's the only time that I will typically wrap, and honestly that's mostly for kids stuff. Other people I tend to do gift bags as well. So, but we will wrap for Christmas just because that's like the epitome of Christmas. I don't know why I associate birthdays with gift bags, but I always do gift bags. So anyway, I didn't find any paper because I looked for Trolls paper actually, and I couldn't find any, and I was not going to pay 20 bucks for her to rip it up and throw it away. Just wasn't going to happen. So instead we reused bags that we've received at who knows what parties over the years, and that's going to just have to be okay. And it will be. She won't care. She'll only care what's in it. So anyway, I am exhausted. I'm so happy I got all my schoolwork done for the weekend. Now I can actually enjoy tomorrow and not worry about how late everyone stays and how exhausted I am when everyone leaves, and be like, oh, I still have a quiz to take. I would have done it, but I didn't want to, and so I'm proud of myself for getting it done early and making a good grade. So pat on my back. Snaps for Melissa. I may or may not swim tomorrow, so I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair. At first I wanted to blow it out or straighten it, but I don't think with the humidity that's going to be a good idea. So I may just wash it and throw it up in a bun, or I may not even wash it. I may just hairspray it and throw it up in a bun. I am going to put on a little bit of makeup tomorrow though. That I feel like always makes me feel more in the spirit, party spirit type of stuff. So I'm going to head to bed. I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.